Hello adventurers! Bombard the Brie Bunker, it's time for Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go! Today we're going to be using these lemon lime dice that I acquired at some point. Hopefully they're not too sour. Let's get it started with our roll for bread. 1. Curse and reroll. Alright, that means we need to pull a card from our curse deck. This deck contains negative effects that could affect this sandwich and possibly future sandwiches. Hopefully fate is somewhat merciful today. Let's see. I'm going to go with this one. Leave me breadless. Automatically sets bread to none. Well, no need to reroll for bread. We have been cursed with no bread. Next up, let's roll for main. 7. Turkey. A sliced lunch meat is probably best case scenario for rolling a main for a sandwich with no bread, as we can sort of use it as our bread. Works out a little better than, say, tuna salad. Ask me how I know. Let's roll for some cheese. 5. Swiss. Nice. Turkey and Swiss is a pretty classic combination, and we avoided the nightmare of trying to spread port wine cheese on our turkey. Let's roll up some roughage. 2 radish and 6 cucumber. Radish will give us something a little different today. Fun fact, the slight spicy flavor in things like radish and onion, which differs from the capsaicin spice of hot peppers, is called piquant. Radish is nice and crunchy and will hopefully give us a little more structure for our breadless sandwich. Cucumber is also nice and crunchy, though slightly wetter than the radishes. Flavor-wise, it's pretty mild and should work pretty well with everything we've got so far. Not the worst combination so far. Let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 5. Circus peanuts. You know, I was just thinking this sandwich could use some very dense marshmallow-like candy that tastes like artificial banana flavor. With that color, if I squint, I can almost convince myself that it's just carrots. Then I have a decent salad on top of my turkey and cheese. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 16. Avocado cilantro sauce. This street taco sauce is mildly spicy and tastes mostly like cilantro. Fortunately, I do not have the soap gene, so it does not taste like soap to me. So in that way, it's marginally better. Let's see if we can close our sandwich up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. It's hiding something. Well, even though we rolled a no bread curse, we ended up with a sandwich we could still pick up, which is a little bit of a silver lining. Not sure if it'll be enough to make up for the taste overall, but, you know, there's only one way to know. Let's give it a taste. A lot of the ingredients in this one, the turkey, the cucumber, the lack of bread, are very mild, which allows the more assertive ingredients to be even more so. Mostly this tastes like fake banana flavor and cilantro, but with bad texture overall, both in the fact that there are pockets of chewy candy and the fact that I have to hold on to wet lunch meat while I eat this. I don't mind Swiss cheese, but the funkiness of it is really coming through right now, and it's not playing nice with everything else. It definitely would have been a bit more serviceable had we had actual bread to eat it on, but that was not its only fault. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 3.3 today, and I'm going to call it Piquant Always Get What You Want. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again next time on Roll for Sandwich.